Hi guys! Welcome to episode 4 of My Burger Lab recipe. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Seattle. For those that don't know, I used to work in Starbucks and that was my first F&B experience and I fell in love with it. So a very long time ago, I used to study in Inti Subang and I worked in a very little Starbucks in Kafu Subang. Those that remember, you're very old. So one of the first few things that they teach you when you work in Starbucks is their great culture. But aside from that, the other thing that they will drill into your head is that as a Starbucks partner, it is important that you visit the very first Starbucks in the world, which is in Seattle, Pike's Place Market. So I saved up a lot of money and somewhere down the road, after 3 years of working with them as a part-timer, I went to Pike's Place Market. And boy, what an experience it was. So I remember very fondly my experience at Pike's Place Market Starbucks. I had a donut in hand, I had a Starbucks coffee in the other hand, and I was just walking down the Fisherman's Wharf. So imagine me being a young student that loves Starbucks as a brand and being right in front of the first Starbucks in the world. It was so memorable for me till the day that I opened my burger lab. I decided, hey, I need to pay a tribute to them. I need to make a coffee themed burger. So I was thinking, how do I make coffee and burger come together? They just don't match. But in fact, they actually do. A lot of people might not know this. There's actually a way to bring these two together. I learned that there is a technique that chefs use where they take coffee and rub it on a good steak and grill it. And what that coffee does is it imparts a very earthy flavor onto the steak. So it's called a coffee rub steak. So I was thinking, wait a minute, if it goes well with beef, then I can put it in a burger. That makes so much sense. And then instead of a regular bun, I can use donuts. So imagine this, a double donut beef burger topped with sharp cheddar, sunny side up egg, and a coffee mayo spiked with bonito flakes. Mind blown. It might sound like it's weird, but trust me, it works. For those that have had the Seattle, you know what I'm talking about. So today I'm going to show you how to make this legendary burger from scratch. Alright, so let's talk ingredients. First thing first, you need coffee. I went down to my local Starbucks and got myself a double shot espresso. Here we go. We'll need some mayo and some bonito flakes. This time, I got my bonito flakes from Top Catch, our friendly neighborhood fishery. So these three are the main ingredients needed to make coffee mayo spiked with bonito flakes. Next, we need a beef patty, so we'll be using the OG Burger Lab blend. We need an egg and a sharp cheddar cheese. We will also need to make the Burger Lab X Plus sauce. So you need ketchup, mustard, and mayo. I'll teach you how to make that again later. The last ingredient we need are buns. So instead of charcoal buns today, we're going to use donuts. Where am I going to get donuts? I don't know if you guys know, but I'm very proud of this. We've collaborated with Krispy Kreme before, and we made the Forward and the King Burger last year. Hopefully we'll bring it back again one day. But today we're going to focus on the Seattle. So that being said, the only donut I think is suitable for this project, Krispy Kreme. Make sure you come and sponsor us. So today we'll be using Krispy Kreme's original glazed donut. So we're gonna make the coffee mayo spiked with bonito flakes. First, you need bonito flakes that are dried out. So the ones that you buy from the store, they are good, but because they have been exposed to the air, they're gonna be a little bit soft, or you can't crush them into dust easily. So you need to toast your bonito flakes. I'll show you how to do it in a bit. Next, mayo. Any mayo will do, but I prefer Japanese mayo. Now of course, double shot and a little bit of sugar. So before we do anything else, we need to toast the bonito flakes. Let's do that. So start your fire, put your pan on, let it heat up for a while. So you have your bonito flakes. So don't worry, dump everything in there. Even if you don't use all of them, it's fine. Once they're dried out, you can keep them again for later use. So when it's not dried out, when you pick up one of this, you cannot crush them into dust. But once it's really dried out, it will turn into dust. I'll show you in a bit. Coincidentally, you can also pop this in the oven and toast them until they are dry. You can hear that sound? Some of them are drying out. You can actually crush them. Right? So it needs to dry a little bit more. So after you have toasted it, you can transfer back to the bowl and just crush them lightly. Alright, they don't have to be very fine as long as they are not big pieces. You're okay. Alright, this looks about right. To make the mayo sauce, you need to put them in this order. Just put 1 teaspoon of sugar, and take your double shot coffee, make sure it's still hot or at least warm, and pour it in. Next, you want to stir it. So make sure the sugar is all melted, otherwise it's going to have a very grainy texture. Now that all the sugar has melted into the coffee, you can set this aside and get a new bowl in. Now you only need to prepare enough mayo for however many burgers you're going to make. So today we're going to make just one burger, so you're going to use mayo just for one burger. Now, we have the mayo that we need. We're going to scoop in the coffee as per needed. It should be about equal parts coffee and mayo. So I'm just going to eyeball this a little bit and we're going to mix this. Alright, now that you've mixed your coffee and your mayo together, you're gonna top it up with a little bit of bonito flakes. Don't worry if it's a little bit watery. Once you add this in, it's gonna thicken it up. Alright, so this looks about thick enough. Don't worry if you have no espresso at home, you can use any instant coffee too. And I believe Starbucks has an option for that. So now this is done, set it aside and we shall prepare the egg sauce. Now, for those that missed out on the first episode, the egg sauce has mustard, ketchup, and mayo. All equal parts. Let's make it. Now keep stirring until you get this orange color and this consistency. I think it's about set. Let's put this aside and cook the patty. Let's go. So once your pan is smoking, got your patty, slap it on. Alright, so once it's about done, we're gonna flip it. So for this burger, we're gonna do the cheese crust. Now, if you missed out on our beautiful mess video, make sure you click on this link over here. This is how we do the cheese crust. Instead of putting it directly over, we're gonna put it slightly off center. So we're gonna do this. To help with the process, you wanna add a little bit of water to melt the cheese faster. Alright, so keep the oil from the beef fat in the pan so you can fry an egg over it. Make sure it's smoking hot. And you want to swirl it. Swirl it, swirl it, swirl it. There you go. Make a little nest for it. And that's how you make a burger lab sunny side up. Remember the salt and pepper? Alright, once the egg looks a little bit like this, set it aside and then we can toast the buns. Let the residual heat continue cooking the egg. So set to low heat, get a new pan and warm it up. While it's warming up, you can put the donut on and you want to put a nice sear on the bottom so that the donut is not just all soft, it has a bit of crunchiness to it as well. Make sure you put the glaze side down. This way. So you will see that the glaze is bubbling up and that's fine. Let it continue to bubble under low temperature and later when you pick it up you will see that there's a very nice crusty bottom and that's what you're looking for. These two bottom parts, they're going to be the top and bottom part of the bun, where else this and this will be the center of the burger. So allow it to caramelize over a period of 2 minutes to 3 minutes on low heat. After 2 to 3 minutes, this is what it's going to look like. Look at that. The browning is from the sugar and the toasting of the bun. Now that this is ready, we're gonna bring it across and assemble the burger. Alright, now that we have everything ready, we're gonna assemble the burger. So we have our donut buns, we have our patty, we have our egg back there, we have the two sauces. Let's build this monster. Alright, so your buns should look like this. A nice caramel color. Next, we're gonna put some egg sauce. Just to give it that tanginess that pairs well with the beef. And then the beef burger with the cheese. Now, after this, we're gonna add the coffee mayo. Look at how amazing the color is after leaving it out for a while. Alright, there we go. It's got that deep, dark bitterness and umami richness. After that, top it up with the perfect egg. Look at this egg. You wanna finally top it off with another donut. There we go. That's gonna be a volcano on top. I'm gonna press this down. Explosion. Alright, let's cut this monster right here. Oh my god, the egg. Oh, okay, I'm gonna cut the back first. Oh my god, the sugar is so hard.
That's what she said!
Okay, there we go. Oh. Alright, are you guys ready for the review? pull this off. The sugar is stuck. Holy. Alright, so I've cut this burger in half. Now I'm not gonna taste it because I already know what it tastes like. I'm gonna get these two guys to try it. I want them to experience my personal journey from Starbucks all the way to running Burger Lab today and taking that inspiration from 10-15 years ago and putting that inspiration into this burger. Alright guys, come on in. Alright, so I'm switching the roles here. These two cameramen are gonna try each half of this burger. Alright guys, go for it. Let me know what you think.
Alright, let's go.
Don't be shy, yeah? Alright. Abel?
Oh.
So what do you think? Do you feel like you're in Seattle?
Yeah. I hear the sounds of the
The birds, is it?
I've never been, but I can say I've been now.
No, but honestly, does it work? Do you think it makes sense?
The bonito really comes through, honestly.
Yeah. But for me, it's perfect.
Exhaust works really well.
How's the donut? The
Oh,
crunchiness, the caramelization.
Everyone should do this to their Krispy Kreme donut. Get a dozen, right?
Just one word. 太好吃了.
Alright guys, enjoy your meal.
Let's finish it.
Bottoms up. No, you gotta get back to work. I'm gonna jump back in front of the camera. Alright, now the boys are well fed and I think you're very happy with the burger. Guys, give your thumbs up please. Alright, so what I want to share today is basically a lot of what we do is an accumulation of our past experiences and take inspiration from anywhere, from your past, from the future. Okay, you can't take from the future. What I want to say today is that take inspiration from anywhere, even from your past. So a lot of what we do here is thinking about, hey, what are the childhood memories or what are the early memories that we have that makes us really happy when it comes to food? And we try to translate that into what we do today. The Seattle to me is something that's very close and personal. It's a part of my history of how I came to be. And I'm glad I can pay tribute to my mentors, to the businesses that have taught me a lot to build Burger Lab to what it is today. So I'm very thankful that I can have this opportunity and take what I love, translate into the food that I love, and share it with the people that I love. I hope you do the same too, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Remember to like and subscribe. Take care.
很好吃。
的确好吃的。
很好吃。
很好吃。
Yes.
很好吃。
So this is half a banana. This is full banana.
Still recording
Yeah.
I thought you stopped already.
I know, that's the whole point, right? This can be the blooper. You always put me in the blooper. You think so funny lah. Your pass. So this, so whole okay lah, that one is okay already.
The best blooper ever.